Welcome to CMU Coffee Chat. I'm Dr. Joe Parisi, Vice President for Enrollment Management at Central Methodist University. We have a special guest today to kick off the Coffee Chat series for 2019 and 20. It's President Roger Drake. Welcome, Dr. Drake.
Thank you, Joe.
Central is kicking off a new year after finishing up a great one. How would you characterize enrollment and the overall health of Central Methodist?
We had another fantastic year. We're so proud of where we are at Central Methodist. We had back-to-back record freshman enrollment. We have record numbers in housing. This year has gotten off to a really good start. At Central, we're just incredibly blessed overall to have a sound financial base that allows us to do the things that we want to do, to grow the way that our market tells us that we need to grow. We have building projects going on campus now with a renovation of Assembly Hall, a renovation of Klingenpil, our new home for wrestling that I hope maybe we'll talk about later. We're coming off of the opening of the reimagined Stedman Hall of Science, a $10.5 million renovation to that 1961 building. And this was the start of the first year we did a full rollout of Digital U, where every student on campus gets an iPad for technology-enhanced learning.
So how are things looking for Central Methodist University athletics?
You know, we take great pride in athletics here. We all bleed green at Central. This fall, we have some amazing teams to watch. Of course, our men's soccer team, the defending national champions, a lot of those kids are back. Great, strong, new recruiting year. So we're excited about their way they're playing. Currently ranked number 3 in the country. Kind of odd for me to say I think we're underranked at 3, but I believe that we are. Women's soccer, undefeated, fantastic. They're scoring 7 and 8 goals a match, and they're fun to watch. Just good kids. Women's volleyball, highest ranking. Right now we're ranked 14th in the country, the highest ranking women's volleyball has had. I think we're going to be a sleeper this year. I think you'll see Eagle Volleyball making a deep run into the tournament. At track and field, we've had some good team finishes and some amazing individual finishes in cross country so far. Of course, here at Central, we always look forward for men's and women's basketball coming up a little later. And I'm ecstatic about a new program at Central. We have men's and women's wrestling now at Central. And even though we're a first year program, I think we're going to turn some heads on the mat. I'd also like to mention we have some exciting people running these new programs. Miss Natasha Wilson, this is her first year as the Vice President for Student Life and Athletics. So she serves directly as the athletic director. Among many things that we're excited about Natasha being here, she's the first woman to ever lead athletics here at Central Methodist University.
Before we go, the question on everyone's mind, CMU coverage of Tony Harris nearly broke the internet. Give us an update on college football's first female position player.
Tony Harris is an amazing young woman. She pulled a hamstring early on in practice and then had a recurring injury a little later, but it's never crossed my mind that Tony Harris will let this bother her. When you think of all the things that this young lady has overcome to reach the point that she has reached in football, for goodness sakes, Tony will overcome whatever injuries that she's had. Incredible student, an incredible person with a great message. One of the things that Tony says that really strikes me is she just says, you just have to be so good that they can't ignore you. I have no doubt that Tony will be that good here at Central Methodist.
That's all we have time for today. Dr. Drake, thank you very much. We'll see you next week on Coffee Chat.